Adaptive Microsystems, the leading supplier of LED digital signage solutions, introduces the RoadStar series. As the latest generation of Adaptive's outdoor line of LED digital signage, the RoadStar series is the unparalleled on-premise advertising solution specifically designed for longer-range viewing applications.
On-premise advertising offers the customers the ability to reach the people right outside the place of business. It's pretty expensive to advertise on the radio or advertise on TV and the newspaper, and customers aren't anywhere nearby generally when they're hearing, reading, or seeing those ads. With an LED display, you have the ability to attract them right out front of your place of business.
I've tried other advertisement, but it hasn't worked. Well, I'm 70 miles from town, so nobody in town's going to call me for a tow. But since we put the sign in, within the first week I've had people reading my phone number off of it and calling me, telling me they're sitting there at 1 in the morning.
Well, we had been renting several billboards, which cost a lot of money monthly, and we decided that we had the opportunity to utilize this sign. And because of that sign, we've been able to eliminate all but one billboard immediately. And we get calls constantly about who we are, which is the big thing, why everybody know who we are. Also about the virtual commercial property here. We got people lined up to rent out the property. So it's paid off numerous times very quickly.
To be honest with you, our initial thought of how we would use the sign was just to create awareness of our location. We were unaware of how powerful the sign could be in marketing our specific products. Again, as I said, we've put a couple specials up there now and they've gotten immediate traction. And we are now looking for other products that we can market that we are certainly looking to attract, and believe the sign can deliver that, and deliver that in a quicker fashion than newsprint advertising at a more reasonable cost.
And because it's a RoadStar, you'll have peace of mind knowing it delivers unparalleled visibility in all lighting conditions.
Was decide to make the sign have a maximum display area. Doing so, we've eliminated any wasted space in the product so that the customer ends up with a sign that is completely signed, displayable sign. None of it's wasted. We've also improved the contrast of the sign by providing louvers on here to remove any solar light, the ambient light, and it makes the display much brighter.
You can see the flashing red at night as far away as 7 to 8 miles.
Yes, it is. Very bright today while I have my sunglasses on, and you can see it plain as day.
And because it's designed and manufactured by Adaptive, the RoadStar series delivers unparalleled reliability.
One of the things that I really liked about this sign is when we saw how it was manufactured and put together, is we were shown that it doesn't use outside air to cool itself. Everything is sealed, so you don't have to worry about any contaminants that are in the air. If you have pollution, smoke, whatever, will not get into the sign and therefore cause you problems down the road.
As we made it a ventless design, which means that there is no air exchange between the cabinet air and the outside air. That eliminates any dust and dirt, marine environment salt getting inside the product and getting to the circuit boards. We've also colored the case, the enclosure, a lighter color so it reduced the amount of solar gain that gets into the product.
I've seen the sign register 118 degrees and it worked perfect. And we'll set time and date, it'll say 118 and it's working. We've had more rains out here than usual this year, and due to the rainstorms or anything, the sign has kept working.
And because every RoadStar ships with Adaptive's industry-leading LED content and scheduling software, you'll be up and communicating with your customers in a matter of minutes.
I had a 15-minute lesson yesterday and was able to grasp the concept of how to do it. I don't know how to do all the special effects and everything yet, but I now can go through, I can put lettering and do everything I need. And I found it extremely interesting and very simple. If you have a basic computer knowledge, which I have, I'm not a computer guru, you can walk through it very easy by making some notes to yourself. And it also has a tutorial to teach you how to do things. I found it extremely easy to get into.
I sit in my living room a half a mile away from the store, and just like watching a big screen TV, put on what you want it to say and look out the window, and there it is.
And because Adaptive optimized the design of RoadStar, you'll minimize energy and maintenance costs while maximizing your return on investment.
The decision for us to replace the incandescent light sign that we had was actually pretty easy, because there was a number of reasons to go with the new signage. Number one is you get a very clear message. In a cluttered area where we are, with the brightness of the sign and the illumination and the effects that we could do with it, it really set us apart from our competition. The side advantages to it, and some things that you really got to consider, is the electrical usage. We were paying about $360 a month to operate our incandescent sign. With the new signage, it's about $60 a month.
Well, what I see for my business at least is retrofit. There's a lot of 30R20 light bulb signs in our area. With new sign ordinances today going smaller monument type signs, there's still allowances in there to retrofit and keep existing signage. So it really lends itself well to put new LED systems, much cheaper in operational costs, much cheaper in maintenance costs.
The other thing is maintenance. With the incandescent sign, we were running anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 a year in maintenance on it.
If the need arises where you should have to replace a pixel stick, it's very simple. You simply take a screwdriver, you loosen these two Phillips screws here. You simply grab the pixel stick out. There's a connector back here, you pull out, and that's all there is to it. This board here is actually gasketed, both at the screws and around the perimeter to keep any incidental rain out. Plus the board is conformal coated, and there's dielectric grease here. It's that simple to replace this. In the rare instance that you have to work on the product, locate the controller, the breakers. They're all located in our products in the lower right-hand corner. You'll find two screws that hold the door shut. Simply use our 5/16 hex wrench. Open the product. And inside here you'll find the controller, the breakers, power switch, all conformal coated, as well as pre-cut terminated wire harnesses. These are all keyed, color-coded at both ends so that it can't be confused. All the hardware that holds these circuit boards in place are captive, so there's no loose hardware. When the repair is done, simply close the door, tighten these screws down until they're snug. And that's all there is to it.
And because it's a RoadStar, you can rest assured knowing that it's backed by Adaptive Microsystems, the leading manufacturer of LED digital signage solutions.
What I look for in suppliers are, and I think I used the adage before, is an arms around transaction. I like to know who I'm working with, so I like to work with good, friendly people that stand behind what they manufacture and what they sell, and I'm kind of the same way, and I kind of am old school, and I still kind of live by those attributes. Adaptive has provided me that. I feel I have a good relationship with the representative and with the company in whole.
I think what the sign has done for us and what it's proven to us, providing instant recognition, I think any business, certainly in a traveled area, would be looking for the same effect that we got.
For more information about Adaptive's LED digital signage solutions, or to find a dealer in your area, please visit us on the web at www.adaptive.com.